What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality or whatever. Period. Y'all, it's sitting me because as we're loading in, I see all of them fixing their hair. Like,
I was like,
wait, you can see us?
Yes, girl. I was like, they're over there getting ready. I'm like, yes, period, queens. I'm here with the ladies today, baby.
Wait.
Hold
up.
Go ahead. How
come you never told us this?
Girl, you don't need to know all of that. You don't need to know all my secrets. I can mute y'all whenever I want. Like,
well, that we know.
I know that's right.
I feel like I've been, I don't know, like I didn't know you
saw. Like, what are these live feeds? What the fuck?
Girl, I'll be seeing it. Or y'all be in the background talking shit. I can hear it. You don't even know. Child. But now I was gonna ask, how did y'all feel about this finale? It didn't feel like a finale, but it was a finale.
Boo!
Before we even get into it, I just have to say Happy International Women's Day. I'm not gonna we don't deserve just the day to talk.
Oh, period.
I just wanted to say shout out to every woman and any person that identifies as a woman. This is your day, but also we don't need just one day for the rest of the world to catch up to how much we're worth. We know how much we're worth, baby.
That's it, girl.
Yeah. I don't know why Asia had to leave, but I had to leave.
You didn't agree.
She said, fuck them women. That's crazy. But no, y'all, yes. Happy day to y'all. Do we give presents out? What do we do on this day? What do I need to do as a man?
You praise, you bow down.
Period.
And you acknowledge that it should be more than just one day.
Period.
It
is.
Hey, you saying fuck International Women's Day? Or
I couldn't hear anything. I was like,
oh, damn. Damn. That's what I get for playing around.
It is Women's Month too, as well.
It is Women's Month as well. I saw that. I know.
Let's get into the brides, shall we? Since we're talking about women, let's get into the brides.
Lord, they was doing some things. How did y'all feel? That's what I was asking. What's the giving?
It's okay.
Predictable.
Predictable.
Disappointing. Where is the love? The show is blind. That's the show.
Blind is blind.
They finally gave Christine and Vic something. I was happy to see them.
Girl, at the end of Final Jam. Like, we're done. Like, the show
right, even
over.
with that, like, I don't give a fuck. I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, good for them, but okay.
Yeah. Overall, it was I don't know. Something about the finale doesn't feel finale-ish. That's why I was like, is it a finale? But it is. And I think it's because maybe they're not getting married. Like, it's not enough love. Even the ones who are married are no longer married. Maybe they're divorced. Like, so, like, and then the one couple we got that I feel like is actually going to last or whatever. It's like, who are they? It doesn't feel like the fulfillment you should get from Love is Blind. You feel me? I think that's promising.
Yeah. And I just think we didn't have any surprises, like anything for us to really be shocked at. And I think for the people who, like Alex and Ashley, like, I don't know what that edit was leading up to this with Ashley being like, okay, I know what's been happening. I'm just gonna like.
She was just trying to have her moment.
That is not that man's name.
She was collecting all this info.
Alex.
What is it? What is his real name? I forgot.
No, his real name is. No, his real name was Alex. He was born with Alex, but his stepdaddy said, I'm changing your name because now you're my son, and said your name's now going to be Alec. And then whenever he got his stepdaddy was divorced, was like, I'm going back to Alex.
Is that why
I don't trust him or his daddy?
Is it the stepdad issues? Is that why he's evil? Because if you have to all the way change your name, is that like, first of all, your name got changed and then it got changed back? Does that mean you had issues with your what's it called, birth dad, and then his stepdad?
Supposedly his stepdaddy abused him.
Oh Lord, that's sad. That's sad, right there.
That is sad.
But
and then his dad.
Go ahead.
Then he said his dad left his mom, made a family in New Zealand, left her for the translator in Korea, made a family over there.
Yep.
So like he was gonna be fucked. Like against all odds, all odds would be the only way he could be a good person. He was destined to be a piece of shit. Unfortunately.
Definitely, yeah. And he's
Oh
not the
Lord.
person that's gonna go to therapy. Like, you know that he's not gonna ever do that. So
Therapy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
he
needs
definitely
therapy too.
uses his trauma as a crutch and as an excuse for his poor behavior. Like, you can choose to be better. We've all, I'm sure everyone on this screen right now has had their fair share of trauma from childhood, wherever it came from. We've all made a choice not to be shitty people. He made a choice to lean in to
Clock
being
it.
a shitty person and stay there. So fuck him.
I feel like everybody, maybe there are some really, really good ass people out there, but I feel like for me, every day I have to make the choice to be a good person and not fuck shit up, because everything is blowing up around me. Things, as you know, I'm a woman, a black queer woman. Like, I have to make the choice to not beat people's asses and treat people like shit every single day, because that's not the person that I want to be, and that's not the legacy that I want to leave, you know, my children and just of me. Like, when you think of me when I'm gone, I don't want you to think that I'm a shitty person. So I do consciously make those choices, and it's not an easy thing all the time, but that's something that you do.
Yep. That's so real. I feel like a lot of people, I don't know what people think, but I've experienced people feeling like this person's just bad, or this person is just evil. And there are choices that people make every single day. Even very good people have to decide to not do this thing or not take this thing. Even in like hard times, it's like, bitch, I'm poor, I'm broke, I'm on the streets, you know, whatever it is. It's like, let me decide not to steal, not to do these things.
Not to rob this old lady.
Not to rob this old lady. Give me that money. You know, it's like there's always a decision and always a choice. And I feel like that's why it's hard when someone is making choices that seem so morally, it's like, it's hard to look at you as someone who I respect, because I kind of don't, bitch. Like, bitch, I could be doing the same shit. Like, at the end of the day, I could be out there playing all these girls, boys, whoever the fuck too, baby. I want some love. So it's like the things you're doing is a choice making. And that's why it's like, when we sit up here and we finna drag these niggas, it's because they deserve to drag. Like, why are you doing this? What are we doing?
Right. Ooh, I can't wait.
I know that's actually. Let's get into it, okay? Period. Asia, if your audio cut out, you're gonna have to hop back in, girl. Good luck.
Okay.
Okay, starting off, child. Emma and
Okay.
Mike.
Well, we saw it coming.
We did. It was a cliffhanger. This was
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What?
Oh, that was her. That was her.
We gotta talk about this, sister.
Listen. I was being a little silly. I even said it then that I was being a little silly. I kind of wanted it.
I mean, did we all really think that Mike was gonna say yes? I don't think anyone really thought that, but it was very awkward at the aisle after this whole soliloquy that she has at the cliffhanger, which I said, like, why would you have a cliffhanger if he's going to say yes? I just didn't feel like that made sense. Yeah. Maybe they would still do that. It's Netflix, but the walking back up the staircase was also very awkward. I don't know what you guys think about that staircase, but
I hate the staircase.
I hate
the staircase.
It's weird. It was awkward. Thank God, though. I like, say no, please. Like, please. Say no to love. Please.
She was gonna end up having a baby. He was gonna wear her down at some point,
right? And
she was gonna end up having a baby that she fucking regretted having, and then they were gonna end up getting divorced anyways. So it's like, thank God
they would have known Alex.
I feel like she was not going to put it on the floor and ever say a definite answer of no. I also think it's silly that she said yes a little bit. Like, you're so unsure. You're so unsure about the main thing he keeps talking to you about, and I just feel like it gave. Unfortunately, it gave desperate, baby. Like, you really, really, really want to fall in love and have a baby, and well, you don't want to have a baby. You want to get married and maybe not have a baby. And I think it's like wanting it versus should you do it are things that needs to be deciphered. And Britney, I'm coming for your ass soon too. But I feel like that's the problem. Like, you want this, but do you need this right now? It's giving Nanny McPhee. You know, when you want me and can't have me, you feel me? Like, yeah, so like, girl, calm down. I don't think she should have said yes. Mike wasn't even her number one choice in the class, and I'm gonna go back to that every time. Like,
I wonder if Mike's gonna have something to say about that. Like,
ooh, that's tea. He did watch that.
Who knows if he knew?
We wasted our time coming to their wedding because we already knew. Like, they could have taken that chunk of time and spent it with Vic and Christine or somebody else who was actually going to get married and fall in love. We knew this from jump. With the whole, like, I don't know why people don't think having children is as big of a deal as it is. Like, when he said he wanted kids, he meant that thing.
Yep.
When you said you did not, you also meant that. So why are we even going any further? Like, we know what we want. Just leave it there. And it's not like, do you want fresh flowers or fake flowers at the wedding? That's not what we're talking about. That's not the decision that we're talking about. We're talking about something that will live inside of your body for 9 to 10 months that you will share with this person forever. And you're like, well, I don't really want it, but I still want him. Girl, bye. Sit down. Take that dress off. Go back up them stairs. Like, let's just.
I mean, Emma is part of the problem. Both of them are part of the problem because both of them shouldn't have said yes to each other at all to this experiment and gone on the show.
Yeah.
But Emma is part of like more of the fault because she was saying that she's a maybe right now. Like she's still trying to figure it out. And Mike was throughout it trying to get a firm answer from her and she wouldn't give that. So
I think people need to be, and this might be a toxic trait that I have. I think people need to be more direct. I feel like people should be more like stern with their deal breakers and stuff like that, especially if you're going to this experiment. It should have been immediately, are you open to, it shouldn't even be, are you open to having a child in the future? Because that's not the question that he's genuinely curious about. The question he needs to know is, will you have my kids? He was being like, well, do you think in the future, da 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 da, and what do you think you're wavering? Are you gonna, no, fuck all that. Will you have my kids? Yes or no? If it's
he said that.
If it's not, well, that is true.
At the aisle, he said, like, I want to know if you will have my kids.
And she couldn't
Do y'all
answer.
think that if she would have said yes, he would have been like, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
he did ask. He did ask.
He said
I think he wants kids more than he wants her, though. Like, I think he just wants the family.
Yeah, a family more than a wife. I think so as well. And he comes from a family that is heavy on family values, which is why they were not, it doesn't feel like they're a match. It really doesn't feel like they're a match, honestly.
Yeah, I think honestly, and like it was interesting to see their parents, like both pairs of parents talking right after she says, or he says no. And they seem so chill about it. And I'm like, did they know that this was going to happen? Like, or it was just like expected that he was going to say no. Then why did she say yes? It's just, obviously production also had her say yes first.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was the other way, if they asked him first what he would say. Because he literally said at the aisle, I want to know if you want to have kids with me. And it was kind of like a question, right? And it was just like...
And that was weird to do too. Sorry.
No, it was weird.
I think so as well, honestly. I think it's not, I don't think it's appropriate to...
all of the vows were weird.
Yeah, I agree. It's just not appropriate. Don't do that there. You could have did... Well, that's the thing. Him and her taking it all the way to the what is the word? Altar. Because I was saying aisle, y'all was saying I was like, hold on. Them taking it all the way to the altar is crazy.
Right, you're right. It's not.
I have a question for the panel. You are a family member of someone on this show. You get dressed, you go to the location, you go there, they in your face saying no. Are you mad, happy, or you don't care?
Are we getting free drinks?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question.
His dinner.
I used to dress up on Netflix Scholar. Sign me up. I don't give a fuck what y'all say up there. Y'all can get up there and do the fucking hokey pokey. Yeah. Sign me up.
That's true. You know what? That's true. I think if I'm like the sister and she's like, well, sister, how do you feel? And she's like taking me through all of her emotions throughout it. And then they get up there and they don't even get married. I think I would be annoyed. I would be like, girl, you wasted my time for 3 months. Yeah. Not even 3 months. How long is it? I guess it's not that long. Maybe I won't care because it's really not that long of a process. Like, hold on. But I don't know. I could see if I was in that audience, I was in that crowd, a part of me would feel like, you just wasted my motherfucking time, unless Netflix is throwing a party. then I'm like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's different if you're close family versus not. If it was my close family member and this guy is like absolutely like not it, I wouldn't even let her get to the altar.
Mhm.
I would try to intervene as much as possible, even though maybe that's not the most healthy thing. If it's my sister, like I'm not letting this man take advantage of my sister, you know?
Mhm.
For
Yeah,
sure.
even my
Like,
sister- go ahead.
like I'm thinking about Britney specifically. Like, I would have stopped if it would have got there.
Yeah.
If I'm her sister, her friend, bitch, you're not. Don't even put on that fucking dress that you bought, dog. I will burn that. Like, what I would do everything possible to not. If it's a situation where it's clear, where it's like one person is clearly not good for the person that you're close to, yeah, I will burn this shit down. We're not doing this.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, people have a choice to make, and I will try to influence that as much as I can out of love. But at the end of the day, this girl got a contract. She got her own feelings and emotions about what she needs to do. I'm gonna let her rock, and if it's somebody that I'm close to, I'm just gonna be there to catch them. I guess
Mhm.
Yeah.
6 weeks, but I won't have a problem with sharing how I feel. But at the end of
Mhm.
the day, we're talking about grown people who got a choice to make. So.
Mm-mm. I feel like for me, this is the question I've always not even questioned. This is how I've always felt. And I told Lee this. I said, Lee, if you go to a wedding and you're getting married to someone that I don't agree that you should marry, I don't think I'm showing up to the wedding. And I feel like I would be fake to show up to a wedding where I don't even agree with the two people are getting married. And I don't know if that's wrong of me or not. But in my mind, I'm like, I don't agree that y'all should be married. So
Mhm.
why would I show up to your wedding when I don't agree with that? Like, does that make sense or am I crazy?
Yeah, I've
It
actually
makes
been in
sense.
that position,
Oh.
unfortunately. A good friend of mine, they're still married to this day.
Okay, so
They still married.
okay, they did what they did.
They're
Okay.
still married. That's all I can say. They're still married. Hard
Mhm.
stop. They
Mhm.
still are legally bound together by a certificate.
Mhm.
I'm just
But yeah.
I think what you said makes sense, Pharaoh, but in my head, I think I would still go to the wedding because it depends on friendship and family. Like if it's someone that I'm friends with, like really close friends with, like I want them to be part of my lives. I want their kids to probably be friends with my kids.
Yeah.
I have to go to that wedding because
Yeah, I feel you.
it's it would just be weird to later down in the road be cool with them being
Mhm.
married and having kids and you didn't support them while they were getting married.
That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stood up in my friend's wedding, although I battled back and forth with myself because I was like,
Yeah.
I don't agree with this. But at the end of the day, like I said, she had a choice. I'm her friend. I love her.
Yeah.
And she wanted me to be a part of her special day. So I took myself out of it and was like, she wants me to show up for her and support her in a big life change that she's making, whether I agree with it or not. And that's what I focused on, not the individual that she married.
That's
I
real.
just maybe wouldn't be part of the court or whatever. Like,
because I think that's what I'm wondering. How do you balance being like truthful and honest to your friend, and then also I don't know, because I almost feel like I would want it reciprocated in a way. Like if you don't agree with my marriage, I almost don't want you to be in the audience disagreeing in your brain, fucking up the fucking vibes. Like, baby, this is a universe and the vibes is in the universe. I don't need you right in front of us as we're saying I do. And in your head, you're like, ugh. Like, I don't know. So I think a part of me is like, girl, go ahead, stay home, go to the club. Matter of fact, like, you can come to my bachelorette if you don't want to be at the wedding. Like, call me crazy. Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah. No, it's that's real.
I just feel like the Love is Blind situation is different than like a regular wedding. If it's a specific situation, like I said, I'm gonna burn some shit down because it's like you can see certain things you can see. Like when it comes to Mike, when it comes to what they call him, Patrick Mahomes. When it comes to them,
Lord,
I feel like it's clear. It's clear. Like you should not do this, baby. You in danger.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was thinking about Ashley's parents, which we'll get to, but I'm like, I don't understand how she still got to the altar. Like I don't
They some enablers.
Yeah. Child, let's go to the next couple. We have Jordan and Amber. Girl.
There's tea about
Aw.
There is some tea on I guess before the tea, what do y'all think of the general decision?
I was surprised. I didn't think she was gonna say yes. I didn't think
Really?
I thought he was gonna not say I thought he was gonna say no because he was having such a major cold feet, and then his whole family was like, they could see he was really nervous, and he was basically having a panic, not a panic attack. I don't want to say that, but he was having a lot of anxiety going into it.
He couldn't stop hugging. He hugged his sister and was just like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Don't you dare make Amber say yes first and then you say no. Like I couldn't see that. I didn't want to see that happening. It was really cute to see your daughter. It made me really sad at the same time because I don't know if they're gonna be together. And she cried when they like said I do. She cried and it made me tear up. And I was like, why are we zooming on this baby's face? Like, please stop like showing her face. It just felt
I didn't know they were. I was surprised they showed her. Honestly, the daughter. I didn't think that they would. I almost didn't think it was necessary. I don't think
They should have just showed her the back of her head.
Yeah, a figure, like very much so. The silhouette. Like I don't need to see this girl's face. Like I really
like
don't.
She was the flower girl. Like they could have just had the back of her doing the flowers. Like they didn't have to show all of that.
I agree. Like it was a lot of emotional toll. But I mean, if the parents allowed it, the parents allowed it. And I was waiting to see. Obviously, the baby daddy wasn't going to be on screen. I remember they had like one or so conversations in the past. But once again, if I'm the baby daddy, I'm a little more involved. Like hold the fuck on. Like you know my daughter. Like all of that. But at the time. After he met her and then he's speaking about how he's feeling, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, you're going to say no. Because he's talking to his mom or sister, whoever, and he mentions like, yeah, one of the problems we had was the distance. And, you know, I just feel like she'll have to commute an hour, but hey, I would rather be close to the bars and the sports. And he brought that up again. I remember at first I was conflicted. Now I'm like, hard no. Like, you're losing me for real, sir, because you would rather have this lady commute an hour to take her child from the parent into school, versus you commuting an hour to go to the club
to go get drunk.
A sports event. Like he listed, I want to say 3-4 things, and none of the 3-4 things was like worth commuting over the daughter. And I immediately was like, you don't conceptualize a child. Like you're not conceptualizing a child. You're not conceptualizing a child. You're not. So I think in my mind, say no. And he said yes. And I was like, oh. What are you doing?
I really
no, go ahead.
I really, really didn't like her saying that. Like, I understand if you say no and all of that. Like, she has to kind of like preemptively apologize that she is a single mom. Like, as being a single mom of a whole bunch of motherfucking kids, I hate that. I hate it. It made my skin crawl because, like, you told him in the pause. He said that was a deal breaker. You told him in the pause, which is what you're supposed to do. Shout out to Tyler. And then after you told him, he liked you so much that he was like, okay, I can envision this. So it's like, you don't have to apologize. Like, you told him that from step fucking one. That shouldn't. I hated that. Like all 100% all around. And the whole thing, like the commuting thing, that was also silly too. Like she's talking about her daughter and her daughter's family and school, and you're talking about, like you said, going to a bar, going to the city. Basically, he's talking about being close to the city. Like that was so insignificant compared to her daughter.
He said concerts, bars, sporting events. Those were the things he listed. And he's talking to his family, so he's being candid. He's like, yeah, it was hard no for me. Like, I wasn't going to do that. I'm not computing an hour to go to a sports event. And it's like, hold on. And fuck the daughter. Not fuck the daughter. Love that queen. But despite having a daughter, he was like very stern on this thing as if it's like such a requirement. And that in general, it's like you have to be able to compromise in a relationship. And the mom was like, oh, well, did y'all think of like a middle ground? And he was like, yeah, but that we didn't really want that. Boom, move forward. It's like, hold on. I feel like that's the main thing you should be thinking about is the middle ground. But hey.
And it's almost like, well, you got a daughter, so I should be able to live where I want to live.
Right.
Because you know, you got that thing going on. I should be like almost as if her having a child is like a I don't want to say a punishment, but it's like, well, you because you got that going on, I should have all of these things my way because I'm tolerating the fact that you have a child. So because I'm tolerating the fact that you have a child, you have to tolerate everything else, even if it doesn't make sense, right? Even if it makes absolutely
and she
no
internalized
sense,
that.
you have to tolerate that.
Yeah.
Randomly, can we talk about Amber's hair?
What a girl!
Hey, it's full of secrets. She loves her bump.
I told her to go to the altar. I said she bet not go to the altar.
Let her live. Let her live.
I think that's part of the thing that kind of ages her too, because that is an old style of wearing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, don't do that, Pharaoh.
You know Zootopia?
I'm just saying.
You know Zootopia, the little like rodent? Her hair.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, that's like the Italian New York, like
it's a style. It's a style.
Very Jersey.
Snooky vibe. Yeah.
Let's get into the rumors. Stephanie, you want to start or you want me to start?
Oh wait, but can we talk about her brother?
Oh,
what about him?
Her brother fine?
No, the brother.
I thought that's what you were saying too. She did have a conversation with him.
Brother
though.
in the episode.
Yeah.
Even if he knew that they were going, like she was gonna say no, but him to say like, "Oh, he's saying no."
Yeah,
like, I don't think this is going through. Like I was like,
but that's why I thought the rumors was giving a little true because I was like, your brother sounds very. To me, it didn't sound like the brother was speaking to her about something he never spoke about. It almost sounded like he was comfortable enough to say it because they've already concluded. That's what I thought. And then when I heard the rumors,
was like, what
that's
are
true.
you saying?
That is true.
But
she took offense.
I mean, right before she gets down the aisle is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
right.
That is true. But it's also like, why have you not spoken to your friend? Or maybe he wasn't telling her his honest opinion until this moment, which is insane. But damn.
And I really did think Jordan was gonna say no, also because his vow was 2 sentences.
Yeah, he didn't have no vow. But
I don't even remember.
Girl,
he said, "I'm glad you're here."
The rumors are true, Stephanie.
The rumors are true.
The rumors are true. Alleged. I have a intro to the rumors. Maybe Stephanie has a little more.
Okay.
Y'all,
okay.
Allegedly, Amber and Jordan spoke about what they were going to do at the altar, and allegedly they were planning to say no at the altar. That is all alleged. And when they got to the altar, allegedly, the reason everybody seemed a little surprised, they say even the family seemed a little surprised.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
They cheered like it was like a football or soccer game or something. Like
they were.
It was like a pause. Like
they were stupefied, baby. Like it was a surprise, and it's allegedly because they both had spoken about not saying yes.
I could believe that.
Yeah. Part 2.
Is that all you got? Okay. Yeah.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Is that all you got?
Part 2. Well, to explain that, allegedly, Jordan, knowing the plan was to say no, Amber speaks first. She says yes, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not finna look like the bad guy.
Right.
I'm gonna say yes too." Allegedly, it was supposed to be a no. Amber said yes, and she also preceded it with, "I know you're not going to say yes, or it's okay if you don't." And then she says yes at the altar. And then he's like, 2 sentences, yes. So after viewing it and hearing the rumors, a part of me is like, maybe he did think they were both going to say no. She said yes. And he's like, "I'm not going to be the big bad wolf. So I guess we're saying yes," which crazy on both of their ends. If it's a no, just say no.
When I heard the rumors, I was like, when I saw Jordan's, like when I watched the scene again and saw Jordan's face, it did give, he was like, "Oh,
it gave,
we're doing this. Well, you're not playing in my face. I'm going to say yes."
This is
so
like a
they
game.
got married just so they didn't look stupid on TV.
Right.
I mean, Amber just needs to go on another reality show. It shouldn't be this show, but it should be another one. If she's down to do something like drama and like random and wacky, like she'll be great on another show.
Yeah.
But this is not a power play. Like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
And that does, if that is true, it does kind of make sense for her to say, like, it makes more sense. And she's like, oh, if you say no, if she's already anticipating him saying no,
Mhm.
that's really odd.
Yeah, there's more to the team.
Bring it.
Amber post or sent to a source, allegedly, a full paragraph that she voiced to one of the producers explaining that.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Girl, allegedly, Amber sent a paragraph and she screenshotted it and posted it and said, actually, if you see this message I sent the producer, I said I was always saying yes, but I knew that he was never going to say yes. And the truth is, I was always going to say yes, but he was going to say no, and I knew he was going to say no. This is my issue with that. Why would you say yes and you know he's saying no?
Why?
Girl, what's her sign?
That's where you're losing me, because even if that's true, even if it's true that she was going to say yes, he was going to say no, how do you even have that conversation with him to where you're like, well, I'm going to say yes, you're going to say no? I don't think that's how it, I can't see how it went that way, but that's what she's allegedly retaliating.
Amber's Amber. She's a little kooky.
That's true.
If she wants to say yes and he's going to say no, I can kind of see it. I can.
So what are you saying yes to? You already know he's going to say no. What are you saying yes to?
I mean, I don't get it, but I think it seems like that would be an Amber thing.
Yeah, maybe so. She allegedly voiced as well that she's neurodivergent, and that does change the way that she views things and communicates. So maybe that is a layer, but girl, you're losing me. Sorry.
Yes and no is very clear.
Very
clear.
Don't put that on neurodivergence.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she's trying to pass it off to that. Hold on.
Yeah, that's kind of not a good excuse, I feel like. And having your daughter involved in the middle of all this is
girl
absolutely wild to me. If you're having that kind of discussion, but before the wedding, maybe don't have your daughter on camera.
Or at the wedding period.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, if you know that's going to happen, if I knew that this man was going to say no to me or I was going to say no to him, why would I bring my children to the wedding?
Yeah.
Why?
That's where you're losing me. Like, what's the goal? Like, what would even be the point of you going up there saying, I know you're not going to say yes, but I say yes, him saying no? It's like, why would your family even want to support him anymore? Like, because her expectations for them to still date after that. It's not even for them to not date, according to the rumors. It's like, we know we're both saying no, we're going to continue to date. Her expectation was, I'll say yes, he'll say no, but we'll still continue to date. Why would somebody want you to continue to date someone who just said no right in front of your face? Your daughter is crying. Like, come on now, bro. It didn't make sense. But current status. Stephanie, do you know the current status?
I have more info. That is not like this is all who knows if it's real. Alleged. But allegedly, Amber and Jordan annulled their marriage after 3 or 4 months. And how it went down was because Jordan says that what was Jordan's last straw was that there was a important event of his friends that they had to go to, and she was drunk.
Okay.
And that she has a alcohol problem.
Okay.
And so that was his last straw. And the next day, I guess Amber went home after work, and he was gone, and all his stuff was gone.
Oh.
And this is all the stuff that we missed from the edit that they just don't show. It like I'm sure there was stuff happening while they were filming that
right
showed.
Interesting.
That's all I
probably believe that. Like she gives. I don't want to say she gives alcoholic. I'm not going to say it. But she gives, like, girl, it's something to you. Like, off of this camera. And not necessarily a bad thing, but like your emotions are sometimes all over the place. Like you happy, you sad, you up, you down. You knew he was going to say no. You said yes, girl. It's something. You're drinking. You're drugging. You're doing something. What is happening here?
Yeah.
She's confusing. And I just hate that there's a child in the mix. That really bothers me. Leave that baby out of it. Maybe because of this type of experiment, if I was dating somebody who had children, I would not want to meet their children within the first 6 weeks. I don't
Me neither.
Be married, dating, whatever. Like, it's too soon. We don't know if we're actually going to be together. Let's give it some time to breathe to find out if we actually really like each other. But now y'all have engaged this baby. She's now seen her mom be with her dad and not be together. Now she's been with Jordan and not be together. Like, we got to consider the little Caroline.
Yeah. But that's all like alleged, like this rumors. Like, I don't know if it's for real. I don't know if they'll even talk about it at the reunion.
Interesting. They better. Right.
We need to know why y'all not together, and it's not because of where y'all live at.
She walks out for some reason. Who knows what?
We gonna see, child. Any more thoughts? Amber Jordan, child.
Jordan was my favorite man of the. He was my favorite man of the men that made, maybe of all of them. They all they suck.
Damn.
But he was my favorite of them all. They were a cute couple, but I just don't think with the kid thing and him not even being able to like understand or waver on anything, it didn't seem like it was gonna work. But if I had to pick anybody that I enjoyed watching for like the actual love part, then I guess it would be them.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Not Vic, because they're not a real couple.
We saw them for 2 minutes.
We didn't see them.
We just didn't see enough of Vic. Yeah.
Real.
I'm just kidding.
All right, next we have. Oof.
Oh my god. Pack it up. Just
and honestly, both of them, like girl,
both of them.
Yeah, which is hard for me.
She ate at that altar.
I just feel like it wasn't an eat, and then her family was called. Yes, girl. Like I was like, girl, why are we here? Once again, why am I here to see you beat this man up? You could have been up yesterday.
I liked it because she embarrassed him in front of his people, so that was kind of fun.
For me. Were those his people?
Ooh,
you right? Do we have people? Who knows?
I completely felt the same exact way watching that. I was like, we may think, I mean, his mom, that might be his mom. What if that's not even his real mom? But then all the people that he has there, I don't even know how long they've known this man to be like, yeah, we're behind you. Like, you know who you are. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, it all just felt so fake.
It felt fake. They were playing poker. Like, oh, look at us playing
like,
poker.
what are we doing?
But I'm so ready to get married. Oh yeah.
Him just like
he was embarrassed though. His embarrassment was real.
Oh yeah,
and I love that.
He was really trying to hide it, but he even before he's acting so weird, which is his normal weird, but like he's being all calm and collect. He's like, I'm calm, I'm collected. It's my wedding day, and I'm like, are you? You think like you're going to go to a soccer game? Like, this is not a soccer game that you're sitting in the locker room for. And be like, yeah, man, I'm so calm. I'm so collected. Like, this is a normal day for me. You are the fakest person here. And we don't want to see you on any show ever again. Ever. And I hope he hears this. I hope he hears
Period.
This. But I hope you find this. I do want to say, I don't comment on people's physical appearance much, but when they're they're ugly on the inside, I have no problem judging you. And he looks a little bit crusty, a little bit musty. His beard, his hair, I was like, is this how you're going to show up to your so-called wedding? Like,
you could tell he was saying no. He didn't line up, no nothing. He had lint in his beard. Like, what? His suit wasn't even
walk down the aisle.
He did.
His suit wasn't even fitted. Like, he looked like boxy on him.
Yeah, it was loose, child.
He's homeless. He's trying to find somebody. He ain't nowhere to lay down. His couch surfing lease was up, and it's like, you get married, so it's over for you here. He like, damn, I didn't have enough time left to make sure that my affairs were in order.
Child, and I'm gonna drag Miss Maga real quick. I don't think it's cute that you knew the whole time and you sat up there and walked your dumb ass up to the aisle. Like, I don't think that's cute at all. Like, I think that's kind of silly. Like, girl, you were at the fitting. You were like, oh my God, guys, I think this is the dress. Wait, not this one. You were the main one switching dresses. It's like, girl, all for something you knew the whole time. And I don't know if I don't believe her or because she called it out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So clearly she did know. But a part of me is like, so then what's the point? What are we doing here? Like, once again, another show, maybe another reality show, maybe Punked. Like, that's what she was doing. She was doing Punked and everybody else was doing Love is Blind. Girl, if you knew the nigga was trash, why didn't you lead a nigga? You wanted screen time? Like, I'm not applauding screen time. And then, speaking of MAGA, I want to call it out. Apparently, what is that queen's name? That black queen who left that black man at the beginning. Started with a K. Can't remember her name. Kia.
Mhm.
She went on a podcast and she said she actually asked every single man, what is their affiliation? No, who did they vote for Donald Trump?
Who did you vote for?
Who did you vote for? What she specifically asked, and they edited that out of the show. She said she asked that to every single person, and they edited it out of the show as well. And they were like, "Oh, go ahead. What you say?"
No, I was gonna say a couple seasons ago they had one season where people were actually openly talking about like public policies and the state of the country and like literally things that actually mattered that people never usually talk about on Love is Blind. I can't remember which season it was, probably like 3 or 4 seasons ago. And after that, they haven't been showing it. And I think maybe they got some backlash, or maybe it was just, you know, something that they don't want to show because they just want to be fluffy and not talk about that stuff that actually matters.
Right.
But talking about that, Chris apparently lied to our girl Jessica.
Oh yes, Jessica.
Pretended like he was maybe like more liberal than he actually is, which is crazy.
He's a liar. The way that he lied to her dad, talking about it's because he read the room, and I'm sure Ashley probably asked him, like, because like you said, Kia, so he already knew what the right answer was. When his dad was like, "Who did you vote for?" And he was like, "I didn't vote, but if I could, I'd vote for Trump."
But I think it's interesting that they left, because the Jessica issue is you're not voting in this democratic way, and they cut that out. They cut out Kia asking, did you vote for Trump? They cut that out. But they did leave in the conversation with Alex and the dad, which we haven't seen everyone's conversation with everyone's dad. We didn't see the full edit. A lot of them, even if they were actually on screen, it was edited out. It was edited here. That was something that they could have edited out. If they were going to edit out all political conversations, a part of me is almost like, why wasn't that one edited out? Because it was very, very clearly a Republican conversation. Like, we now know they're MAGA, and that one was left in. Part of me was like, if you're going to edit it out, at least edit it all out. I say keep it all in, bitch. Like, that's what we're here for. This is a reality show. Why aren't we discussing these things? And also, they're getting married. One of the main points of marriage is moral alignment, political alignment, whatever it is, all of the above, honestly. So not having the conversations is like, it's just weird to me. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it is weird.
Kia, do we really need to see Kia say, like, ask all the men?
We didn't. Mostly the Jessica thing is the one where I'm like, why wasn't that one shown?
Because that was a big part of it. And even on the honeymoon, when Jessica's talking about her phone and just like being on it a lot and all of this stuff, and her passion about politics and what she stands for was interesting, because we picked up that Chris didn't really say anything to that. Like, just her talk. But I mean, going back to this, the fact that Alex is like, all he said was, it's mutual. The feeling's mutual. I'm sorry. You have nothing else to say?
No.
I mean, it would be a lie.
It doesn't surprise me that he has nothing else to say. I don't think he can come up with his lies as fast as he needs to, and under pressure, he couldn't come up with another fairy tale to give us. So
that's what I thought.
Flip it like, oh, well, I feel the same way, which was probably also a lie, but that's just the quickest one he could come up with.
And then the mom.
I was just gonna say that his mom was in the crowd making some faces, honey. I'm like, oh, not your son.
She flat out called him a liar. It's just not right. Oh my gosh, like mother, like I was about to say father, like mother, like son.
Real boy mom.
Okay. Very much so. It's giving that. It's weird because girl, I don't have kids, but in my mind, I'm like, you don't know your son, like you don't know your son.
She probably didn't raise him for that long. She probably was absent. I mean, it's weird.
She did say she's a mover. What's it called?
So is his dad.
Nomad Pharaoh. Get it?
The whole family is a nomads. Nomad.
He said also, he's like, I've traveled the world, and he's really just gone to New Zealand and like across America, and I'm like, that's not traveling the world though.
He's a liar. He will lie about anything.
Very much so.
I mean, imagine if his soccer career actually worked out, he would have been even more insufferable. Like this man is
Put him in the toilet and flush him.
One random little thing that I'm gonna say is Ashley is also a victim to the self-tanner, and her being a Trumpy out of all of this. She's seen Trump so many times, and she doesn't get that self-tanner can make you look yellow, can make you look orange.
Yeah,
she looks so orange, so yellow. I was like, oh my god, the self-tanner is defeating these white women. Oh my god.
I feel like at this point they're aware, like they're looking to look like Oompa Loompas at this point. Like you have to know that is what you look like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, what a shame. Any more thoughts?
None.
Just prayers.
Just prayers, baby. I don't even know.
They don't get no prayers from me.
I was gonna say
that's right. Not that either. Actually, you're right.
Oh, I have some tea. Actually, I forgot.
Let's go back. Let's
I have some tea. Okay. Allegedly, Ashley was cheating on Alex this entire time.
Period.
Oh, I saw that.
Period. Is that really considered cheating? Because were they actually together? Not really. So, go girl.
If you with a man that don't have a job, it's not really cheating.
Is that the rule?
They should just
make sure I have a job.
Just stamped it.
Yeah. Well, allegedly, there's rumors that she cheated on Alex with one of her ex-boyfriends while they were living in the apartment. So during the whole Love is Blind experiment.
Oh, that would have been good tea to catch on camera.
Right?
Yeah.
Who's saying that though? He's saying that? Who's saying that? On whose authority?
Girl,
I don't know. It's rumors out there.
Just out there. But if that's true,
the streets from the streets.
It kind of goes back to my point of girl, you're not eating that. To me, you're not eating that. What do you? Maybe she's getting a check. You're getting your check.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Because other than that, it's you're not oh, yeah, you're cheating on him, but you're getting married and going to the dress fitting and bachelorette. It's not an eat. I'm sorry, girl. You thought you ate. You didn't.
He's probably taking a page out of Devonte's book and being like, I want the brand deals after this.
Girl, that's
what I think. Yeah. We're not going to get another season 1 again. We're not going to get another Lauren and Cam. I don't know how many times we got to keep saying it. Yeah. Because now people are so aware of the meta of it all. And it's especially, I feel like the men, but the women too, they go on this show thinking, okay, this could lead to me being an influencer or me, having a different career or whatever. It's not just about, I'm coming on here because I have not found love and I really want to find somebody that loves me for me. That's not really what the gist of it is for most of them anymore.
Real.
And last thing, this is confirmed because we've seen this.
Period.
You guys remember that Alex was talking trash about David Beckham and other soccer players?
Yes.
They have now called him out. Not David Beckham, but a goalie that he was talking about. A goalie that he specifically said was trash called him out in a way where he was like, I'm not even going to talk trash about you. You need to apologize. And that was it, basically. And so Alex went on video and said, I'm sorry. And he apologized to the guy. And the guy told him to call David Beckham by Sir David Beckham. And just call him David Beckham. Wow. And Alex literally was like, Sir David Beckham. Throughout the whole thing, Sir David Beckham. This man was whooped.
Let me tell y'all something.
That punk biatch.
Any man who speaks to women in this better than manner, they'll say sorry to a man. Let's just keep it about. Let's just keep it a buck. There's a man out there. Every there's a top for everybody. Everybody has a top somewhere in their life, whether you the most manliest man out there. And I think Alex just proved that. That's just that on that.
On camera, dude.
Recorded and posted. Girl, just a walking embarrassment.
Can we just bring back shame though? Can we please
bring it back?
Wait, maybe not. No. I'm okay with getting up there showing my ass looking crazy. I feel like we should just embrace it. No.
Yeah, but you're not a white man that's in this space.
Oh, okay, period. So. Okay, never mind. They should be shamed. Period. Speaking of, well, not really. We have Devonte and Britney. I was gonna say a white man, but He just maybe wants.
That's what he thinks he is. He
Maybe-
look in the
maybe-
mirror every day, and he see his mama,
Oh my
and
God.
it's clearly his daddy all up in there because I can't fucking stand him talking about a
Lord,
woman
get
of
him.
color. You're a woman of color.
What?
Girl, don't group him in with us. Don't group him in with us.
We can't claim him. We just can't.
Have
Cannot
y'all
claim him.
seen Terry Joe's movie? Do y'all know who Terry Joe is? Somebody don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love Sarah Joe. I haven't seen the movie yet.
Girl, watch the movie. The movie is funny. It's on Tubi, y'all. I'm sorry. Terry Joe is a black woman. Well,
A black woman. She's a black woman.
Terry Joe is a black woman who is a comedian who has a movie, and her whole shtick is that her character thinks that she's white. And in the movie, when she looks in the mirror, it's a white girl with blonde hair. And it just reminds me of Devonte. I feel like Devonte sees, when he looks in the mirror, he sees Alex. And it's like, well, no, it's Devonte. But we move. They don't get it. They don't make it to the wedding. Thank God they don't make it to the altar.
God.
Thank God. And honestly,
Well, if it was up
Britney was
to
no help in that. If it was up to Britney, they'd be right at the altar getting married, and that's what's throwing me.
Brittany would be with child right now if she had.
She
her
said
way.
it herself.
She would be married to Devonte with child, and they would be living happily ever after. And she would be
With a
worshiping
little Negro baby. Oh my God,
with a
he'd kill
little
himself.
Negro baby.
Oh Lord.
Darker than him. The baby would be darker than him.
Don't worry, he would never have let that happen.
He would never. Did they never even had sex? They didn't go back to it, but she was like, at first she was like, well, I don't want to do this until we're gonna, and then she was like, well, shit, if you're not even gonna touch me, come fuck me. And I don't think they ever even did. He wasn't taking no chances.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
I don't think they did. He's not taking, or if they did, 2 condoms, pulling out. Like he would
Here's a plan
never
B.
risk. Plan B, C, D, E. He would never risk having a baby with.
Do you guys like Plan B? I used it and it fucked me up.
I've only taken Plan B. I've taken it maybe twice, and I don't think I didn't have no kid after it, so shit, whatever it did.
I mean, me too, but
Yeah, it
I
definitely
don't
throws you
remember no
off.
other side effects, but no baby. So
Yeah, it throws you.
it fucked
off.
me up.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna use that again.
I know that's right. Come on, Women's Day. Yes. Yes. Me personally, last time I had Plan B.
Why don't you explain to us, because our country basically tells us what to do with our bodies.
Let me
Why don't you as a man tell us as well?
Let me mansplain.
Yeah,
I
go
could
ahead.
tell you if I wanted to. I don't know nothing about no vagina, child. I don't know nothing about no trust. Couldn't tell you nothing in my head, girl. We here. He sits her down. Well, you know what's fucking crazy? I didn't even know it was his decision because the manner of the conversation was her leading it. Like Britney was leading the combo. So at first when I'm watching, I'm like, is she saying that she's not doing it? And she kept saying like, but we're definitely going to stay there and we're going to get married eventually. So I was like, okay, wait, huh? And then finally he spoke after fucking 30 minutes. And I don't know if that's because she speaks too much or he doesn't say shit. But after 30 minutes when he speaks, I'm finally realizing he's the one who doesn't want to move forward. And it's like, why is she explaining to you why you don't want to? I was so confused at the organization of it. I'm sorry.
I watched an interview with the woman he was with, the white woman he was with right after him and Britney broke up or whatever. And she said, because it was another conversation that Devonte and Britney had where it was, when Britney was like, well, I know you're not the type of guy to gush over me, and I just accept that. And he was just sitting there like, yeah, right, okay. And what the woman said on his ex, she was like, that's just how he is. Like, he will just sit there and let you talk and let you lead and not really ever put much into the conversation. So that's just how he is. He's just gonna let you say whatever you need to say and agree with it or don't. But like, he was just sitting there. He was just sitting there letting her think that they're gonna get married and have kids instead of just saying, I no black. I don't do no black. He could have just told her.
And that's why
not that, but like
Jim Crow.
That's why I kind of defend Britney. Britney's confused because this man is confusing. Like, he doesn't say how he actually feels.
But
he's been leading her on, even though it's.
Well,
I do feel like when it comes to men, if they're leading you on, then you gotta just take that shit as a no.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
he was actively leading her on and not really telling her no.
Yes.
Yes, she's choosing to be in a state of delusion. Like,
Yes.
girl,
I do agree.
the writing is on the wall, and you on national TV basically sat there and begged this man
Yeah.
to choose you.
Yes.
Mhm.
Time and time and time
He loves
again
me.
over the last 6 weeks. He's done everything he could, like we talked about last week. He's done everything and said everything that he could possibly say to turn
Except being
you off.
straightforward.
Except
Clock
being
it.
Being straightforward.
because he doesn't want to seem like an asshole, but seems like an asshole. He appears to be an asshole anyway. When he brought up the prenup, when he brought up all of these things he was saying, bitch, I don't
Mhm.
want to fucking marry you. And you're
Clock
still
it.
like, we're not getting married today, but someday we're going to get married. Girl, let it go.
Please.
Yeah.
The secondhand embarrassment that I felt in that moment, like, if it wasn't for me having to be on this podcast, I would have just turned it off.
Yeah.
It's Women's History Month, and you on here begging a nigga to choose you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Mm-mm.
No,
Also, when she said that she hasn't even met his mom.
I was
Girl,
gonna-
yes.
I was just about to say, like, you haven't even met his mom or his parents, or I think it's just his mom. That should also be an indicator for any woman out there, any person that is going to be in a committed marriage. If you're in a long-term
Mhm.
relationship, if you haven't met their family or their parents and they don't want to show you to them,
Mhm.
that is a huge red flag. When
Yeah.
he says he's not a fortune teller and he can't tell what the future holds, that is questionable because none of us are fortune tellers, Devonte. But when she says, I'm 99% sure that we're going to get married, 99% sure,
That was crazy.
I felt like it was like all of us and Devonte are sitting there like, who's going to tell her? Like, who's going to tell her?
Literally.
Not even close
Yeah.
to 99%.
I
It
will
went
say-
down a percentage at one point. She went 98%.
What kills me is like I think he had one very valid sentence that I will say. He said, when I saw that she got a dress before she even came here, I was like, so
Yeah,
she's
I
gonna marry
agree.
anyone. I was like, he's spilling, but you should have.
He knew that.
You should have spilled
He
weeks
knew
ago,
that.
nigga. Okay, I shouldn't call him that. Wigga. Like, come on now, person. Like,
He'd hate
please.
if you called him that.
But
I agree. I hate when I have to agree with niggas that I hate because he definitely
Real.
made sense saying like her buying a dress was weird. But again, he knew that from the beginning because she said that shit and her mom helped her pick it out. Like when I told my mom I was
Girl.
talking to her about it because she didn't see this season, and
Ooh.
I'm like, it seems like they know. Being a parent, I'm like, maybe it's like they know that she wants it so bad. It's just like, well,
Yep.
I just want it for her. Maybe that's
my
what it is.
baby,
It's like,
you
well,
know?
damn, I just want it for her. But when are you gonna slap her upside her motherfucking head and let her know that this is not what she want to do for the rest of her motherfucking life?
Yes, please.
Mhm.
I got a hot take, and I'm gonna be very careful about saying this because I will get dragged for the rest of my life. But sometimes educate me. Sometimes it does confuse me how someone can enter a relationship and stay in it. And I'm gonna say a name. It reminds me a little bit of Janae and Kenny. It does confuse me sometimes how someone can be in a relationship and figure out months into the relationship that the person wasn't attracted to them. I am kind of confused at I know they're the victim, but Brittany, Janae, I'm almost like, are we not asking enough questions? Are we not doing our due diligence? Because how do you not? And it's not that Brittany didn't know, because Brittany literally said that she could tell that he wasn't attracted. So in that situation, I don't know. The Janae and Kenny one also confused me because I'm like, Janae, you didn't know he hated niggas a year in? What are we not asking? What are we not doing? Do we need to have somebody come vet them? Do the daddies need to come in? Do the brother need to come in? Do somebody need to come in and shake them up? Like, what do we need to do for these niggas, for us to not be confused about what these niggas are doing? Because I'm confused as to how y'all don't know that they're literally not attracted to you.
I have a question. Did y'all watch the season of Love Island with Janae and Kenny? Because I didn't.
I
did. I'm the only one who did.
I didn't,
I
but
didn't.
I heard about it because it
Stephanie
was
did.
in the ether, in the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
But I personally, I think a lot of it has to do with society's expectations of us as women, and for us to be in in a relationship and for us to eventually get married and have babies and in that order and make sure that we're adhering to that and not be too like divisive and be the sweet girl, but also be what he wants. It's just a lot of those things. But at the same time, I think you just didn't follow your gut. You kind of ignored it. And I think they know. These women are not stupid. But they want to be with them because they want to be in a relationship.
Yeah. I was Janae, did y'all see that on Love Island? Did it seem like Kenny didn't like Janae? Because like we can see from here watching this that it's like Devonte don't like Britney. Was that something that people talked about with Love Island?
There was a time. I mean, there was a time that Janae was questioning his love for her, but Love Island is very not serious. Performative. So he put on the show that he really liked her, and I thought he did.
I did as well.
But that was just the show. When it comes to like real life, there are questions that you could ask like children per se. If Kenny was asked the question of like, imagine our kids, she could probably feel the vibe of like, he probably didn't give off the vibe of like, yeah, I'm so excited to have our kids. And because you're a very dark-skinned Black woman, our kids are gonna be mixed, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, so I feel like she probably, there was something that she probably should have been able to pick up. Like he doesn't like Black women.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's on their side. That's where I'm like confused at what we need to do to do a little better, because it was very unfortunate when they came out with Janae. I was like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
And then my second thought was, girl, how you let that happen, Queen? Like, come on, Queen, Black Queen. Like, I need you to find it. Like, I need you to figure that out and know that. Like, if you're not attracted to you sexually, because it's a prevalent thing. It's a very, like, I'm cautious of it as a Black man. It's like, if you're dating outside of your race, it is something to be cautious of what is, how much are you actually attracted to me? Because honestly, sometimes people just aren't. Look at Devonte. Like, it really, unfortunately, is a very real thing that people
and Britney's a bad bitch.
Which is what's crazy.
This is very interesting because someone in the chat just said Kenny was a wolf in sheep's clothing, and that's really hard because it's really common too with men. And he's actually currently he's on a show right now. He's on La Casa de los Famosos. Sorry if I said it wrong.
No, you got good. You did good.
Stephanie, check me. But anyway, he's on there, and he is crushing on this girl, and the girl is kind of just going along with it.
Pale skin.
We don't think that she's actually interested. I think she's gonna try to take advantage of it, but it's kind of giving me that. Like, he's trying this again just to, get attention, get votes, get ahead, all of that, which is scary.
Yeah. I think with Britney particularly, she's called it out quite a few times about his attraction, and he never changed his behavior, and she still kept going. Like, he said it without saying it. And I'm sure this ain't the first person you've dated. Like, this is not your first boyfriend.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm sure in the past you've encountered men where, they communicated differently or whatever. Like, I don't know. Her missing this was a choice to me. And I know that she's a victim, and that's my girl. Like, but you chose to continue this. You chose to like play crazy, for lack of a better word, because he was not direct, but everything that he said and did gave you the same message every single time, and you kept going right on as if he was saying nothing.
Right.
So sometimes you can't force a person to be direct. What you have to pay attention to is what they're saying that they're not saying, right? He's not going to be direct. You knew that very early on. So you made a choice to continue. And I hate that for you, because you really believed, because we're past this now, that y'all was still going to get married, and you kept saying it. And he was no.
I think she was trying to convince herself. I really think she was. I do want to give her a little bit of benefit of the doubt, because we do have a bird's eye view, and we're seeing this all like in one episode,
edited
in like a month or 2 months. And this was like a year of her life. Well, how long was this? Like 6 weeks, 7 weeks?
Some week, 2 months maybe.
Yeah, so like that it's more that happened in their relationship that obviously we don't see. So like clearly he's not gonna say it. Clearly she's getting vibes and stuff, but I do feel like with her having bought that dress ahead of time, she wants to be married desperately. And I do feel like that she was willing to just accept anything. She like she said, you're not gonna gush about me, you're not gonna tell me I'm pretty, and you're just not that type of person. She was willing to just accept that and kind of be miserable for this prize of a fucking husband, which is like, that's not even a prize. And this ain't a prize, baby. You die quicker when you're married, bitch. Have you not seen the stats?
Right. I didn't know this.
Yes.
Men that are married, they have better careers, they make more money, they live longer. Women that are married don't have better careers. We die faster than the single women. Not we, I ain't married, yuck. But women die faster when they're married to men. Like statistically, like this nigga's not a prize. No nigga's a prize.
No nigga's a prize.
I mean, she did also mention, which I think gives us an entire point of like, it clears it up very much, where she says she's scared to be vulnerable with someone else now that if this doesn't work out, which is like really horrible. Like it's real, and it's like she's basically saying, I put all my eggs in this basket. And I need this to work out. I need this to pay off.
Yep.
It's really disheartening and sad because it's true. You don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to be vulnerable for like over and over again, and then people just like hurt you over and over.
Continue.
Sure, but we as women have to also stop putting ourselves in the position where we're like, if this doesn't work, then all hope is lost.
The end of the world.
And it can feel like that. I'm 38. I'm not married. I don't have children. It can feel like that. It felt like that yesterday. So I get it. But I'm also not going to sacrifice my peace for the sake of being in a relationship and being in what I see other people doing, because I've never been married, right? So I only know what I've seen my parents have and, you know, some of my close friends and etc. But I don't really know what happens when the door closes. I don't really know what happens, you know, when the money ain't there. I don't know what happens when you have a difference on how to raise children. I don't know about all of that stuff. So what am I fantasizing? The wedding? What am I fantasizing? You see what I'm saying? And so I just want women, and particularly Black women, because I am a Black woman, to stop putting ourselves in a place where we feel like all hope is lost. There's always hope. There's always hope. And I'm saying this for me too. There's always hope. There's somebody out there who's going to love the shit out of you, and you ain't going to have to do nothing. So I'd be damned if I keep begging for love. Rhonda ain't going to do it. Brittany don't do it. The rest of y'all don't do it. Amen.
Amen.
I literally have conversations with my daughter who is 12, and I'd be like, there is gonna be more niggas everywhere you go to college. There's gonna be a buffet of niggas. Like, what do you mean? You get out of college, you go to work, you go outside. There's niggas everywhere. Don't be worried about one that's not gonna treat you right, that's not gonna love you right. They won't even tell you you're fucking pretty. Girl, have you look in the fucking mirror? Brittany's a bad bitch, and I mean that for like all women. You look in the fucking mirror, you should see the baddest bitch alive, and that's period. So if a nigga's not telling you that you are the baddest bitch alive, then you gotta find one that will.
You gotta find one. You gotta find one.
That's right.
Or don't be with your bitches. Your best friend, she gonna tell you look fine as fuck
all the time. I'll get on this podcast and y'all will tell me I'm fine as fuck. So I'm
Period. And with that, no, let's go.
Well,
positive.
Well,
there's a lot of tea about these.
Oh, they do got tea. What's that tea, girl?
I'll get to the short tea first. Brittany, girl. I know you guys are giving her a lot of love, but her and her daddy made a racist video.
but
that's not funny, but like,
explain it, and I'm gonna say a thought. Go ahead. What's tea?
What?
They made a video mocking Asians where they were both putting on an accent and singing. I don't know if I should say it, but it's Kung Fu plus COVID the flu together.
Oh no.
And it was mostly the dad. Brittany was just in the back popping up saying Kung Fu COVID. And it was just like I don't know if it was a original song that the dad made, but it was
That
about
makes it worse. If
that.
It
it
makes it worse.
that's so much worse if he wrote that shit.
This is my first of all, fuck both of them. I got 3 things. Second of all, shout out to Blue Kim, because Blue Kim did stuff that are towards Asian. She also made it very clear that a lot of racism towards Asian is put up under the rug and treated as, oh, it's not that bad. Baby, racism is racism. Fuck them for that. Period. Third thought. I remember, although Britney had changed in a little bit, I do remember her saying comments, and I brought it up. I was like, she didn't seem pleased to see Devonte as well. I don't know if it was a racial thing. I don't know if she has preferences. I don't know what it was, but I remember thinking that. I remember thinking, is it giving fat phobia? So I always was side-eyeing a little bit, but that on top of this, I'm almost like, girl, you have problems about visual things as well, and you need to work on that as well. You shouldn't have been on Love is Blind either. If you are saying this about Asians now, you shouldn't be on Love is Blind. And you need to be in therapy. Maybe jail, maybe hell.
I believe when she heard Devonte, and I don't know if she knew how it was spelled, but if you see how that motherfucker spelled too, you like, oh, that's a nigga in there. She probably thought it was somebody that looked like Vic. I don't know if I would have matched that to a voice, but I know I've never been in a situation where you have to, where you don't know what somebody looks like at all. But I do believe that she probably was like, that is a big chocolate man in there, and he is gonna love the fuck out of my Afro Latina ass.
Yeah, I thought so as well. I did think so as well.
Boy, was she wrong.
What else, T, did you? What other T did you have?
Asia might have heard about this because she saw the interview, but I'm gonna just read it all. Okay. So Devonte is supposedly a cheater. Devonte and Britney broke up around April 2025. He started dating a girl named Taylor in July 2025 and broke up in December of 2025. Devonte was dating 2 other women while dating Taylor. He told them that Taylor was his stalker.
Wait, what?
The women went up to Taylor, like maybe in DMs, and when they saw her posting with him, and they like told her all of this, he's calling you a stalker. We've been dating him. Yeah. Devonte lived with Alex.
Oh, wrap it up.
And Taylor was only ever allowed to go over to his place once when Alex was on vacation.
It was you with a man for 6 months and you can only go to his house once. So where y'all fucking at? Not at my house all the time.
at her house all the time.
Yeah, at her house. Yeah.
Well, in my mattress, asshole.
Fuck, bring back name. Bring back the guillotine. Bring back stoning. What the fuck?
My question is, how is he getting 3 white women like that?
I was gonna say, what is happening in? No, not even that. What is happening in Ohio? Like, is
specifically?
Ohio's chock full of white women. I mean, I don't know if y'all know, but
no, I know.
But like,
I know that. I'm talking about with the men. Like, is that what everyone wants to date? Like, is because nothing. He doesn't have redeeming qualities. Like, I'm not just talking physically. Like, I'm talking like all around. He doesn't talk. He's basically just there. All he wants is like someone who you know. I think his image of himself is much more grand than it is.
Yeah,
it's got to do with his past probably and all of his insecurities. But like, bro, you're gonna link up with Alex of all men. And Alex is gonna be like your roommate.
Yeah,
this is going back.
What are we doing?
When we were in House of Villains, we were talking about how Tyson is roomies with Tom Sandoval, and I'm like, when these men get together, I don't know what happens, but they're becoming more toxic together.
Girl, I done been in a room with some straight men, and you know I can like switch it on and off a little bit. They be
is a straight pharaoh that comes out.
There's a straight pharaoh in there somewhere, or sometimes like it's just like, oh, you're not gay, you one of the nigga, you one of the boy. Girl, I'm a sister. But in those rooms, anything could get said. Oh, I was gonna kill that. But whoa! Like it gets crazy in those rooms. I'm telling you now. It don't matter if you've been with the man for 3 years, 4 years, 10 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, 2 days, an hour, 30 minutes. They're gonna say everything. and anything in those rooms with each other, it gets scary. So I know they was in that room just saying anything about Britney, about Ashley, this hoe here, this bitch here. I'm telling y'all, be careful. Never trust a man.
And isn't Alex the one that said he was more attracted to Britney than what's his
Yes.
Period. Yes.
Interesting.
There is a little bit more.
Damn! What now?
Do you want me to send you?
You got a clip?
Devonte ended up. No, it's a screenshot of what Devonte ended up responding to this white lady.
Girl, read it out.
Okay,
was that the Honda one?
Honda?
I don't know.
Is that much? Is that much?
Somebody had said something to him like, "Why you asking for a prenup when you driving a Honda?" And then he kept adding Honda. It was like, "Well, Honda is this and it's reliable, and I got and you're talking about
reliable." Wait, have y'all seen them crash tests? Look up on TikTok your vehicle crash test. Bet you a Honda is eating it up. Sorry, but
okay. So
sponsor us, Honda.
So he responded, and his response was, "This is the girl who keeps running her mouth about me, the one who texted me over 200 times in 3 days begging for me back. She is a miserable single mom who works at Chili's and thought I was her out. And every time I tried to leave her, she blackmailed me. She should really work on herself."
Interesting.
As a single mom of 3, I'd kick his fucking chest.
Yes!
That's so fucking crazy to be like her way out. Bitch, who are you? You're her way out of what? You? Like, and he's a Sagittarius. He's a Sagittarius, so I do believe he probably got something up in him that's charismatic. We just haven't seen it that attracts women. It's got to be. I'm assuming for him to have, woman after
that's
woman
true.
after woman, it got to be something. I don't think his dick is big. But
he's not giving this big energy at all.
At all.
He's not.
Micro. It got to be.
I don't know micro.
I think it's thick. And like, not too long.
All right. Okay,
so we got too specific. Okay, I'm sorry, ladies. Let me shut up.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
Hey,
but
But no, I think it's so. I hate when people are like, what's the word? Jobsist? Like, what do you mean?
I was gonna just say, you're going after people who work at Chili's. Like, excuse me, they're making an honest living. Like, don't you dare come after people's jobs just because you have a sales job that like.
Triple Dipper will eat every fucking time. What are y'all?
I just had a date at Chili's.
Egg rolls. Come on.
They get paid at Chili's. They get paid at McDonald's. They get paid, baby. They get paid. Like, they're getting money. Like, please don't ever try to digress somebody for doing that. That's crazy, baby.
It's very classist too. Like
that's what the word is.
You said jobist.
That too.
But yes,
girl, that's so fucked up. I read that and it was really disgusting. And that was about the ex-girlfriend that I was talking about that you were talking about. But that's really fucked up to be like, oh, because that was a dig. Calling her a single mom, that was a dig.
Yeah.
Saying she worked at Chili's, that was a dig. Saying that she thought you were gonna be her way out.
Yeah. Like as if she has no worth and you have all the worth in the world. And I feel like that's what some like people like him, they view people, not even just women, humans. They view humans as worth, like as if we're in fucking Black Mirror and there's a percentage over everybody's head. And he's calculating all the things why he's worth it and why she should sleep in bed with him or whatever it may be. Right. And it's like, this is just, it's a weird way of viewing things. You're weird. You need therapy now. Ooh. Look at God.
Yesterday.
Immediately.
And the last thing about this man.
What is
this will be revealed at the reunion.
Oh,
okay. Oh, I know.
Devonte is now engaged again.
Oh,
and has
a
baby on the way.
She lost.
Yeah. Gross. Disgusting.
She lost the lottery.
So bad. That white woman lost so bad. I just can't wait to see what she looked like.
And the math isn't mathing because, like, he just recently broke up with
in December.
Yeah, with Taylor.
March.
Unless he got this girl pregnant real quick, it's not making
sense.
But
and
she
then why
don't
did
even
she
know right now? Like, don't you have to be like 6 to 8 weeks? Like, when the fuck did all of this happen? You were cheating. You're a cheating sack of shit. That's what you are, Devonte.
Oh,
I have no
Lord.
comments. This man is not worth any more of our time.
Real. And with that,
Next case.
period. Last one. Last and,
Okay,
and
let's
you
just
know,
real quick.
a quick little ender off real quick, child. Victoria and Christine do get married. Victoria and Christine.
Victoria.
I just love women as women's
Happy
Day.
Women's Month.
Right, exactly. They get married, that's all.
Well,
It was expected. I mean, who didn't see that coming?
Right, and allegedly, like she's meeting his mom and sister for the first time. I don't know if that's true or how much is true, but it's cool that his sister officiated the wedding. I thought it was cool,
sweet.
but
I love that.
Adds to the list of weird stuff because I don't think we've ever seen this in Love Is Blind before, where a sibling or a parent or somebody is the officiant. That's interesting. And the mom, I think she had the most amazing like fit out of all the parents.
Period.
Looking really good. And I think she's from the Caribbean.
Oh, I love that.
She's definitely from the Caribbean with that thick ass.
Yes, baby.
I hope I clocked that correctly, but yeah, forgive me if not. But yeah, he's and they loved her. They loved Christine, but it's like, did they really meet for the first time? I don't know.
It didn't seem like it. It seemed like they were comfortable.
They did seem very comfortable. Even the sister doing it's like, you haven't met her, your mama hasn't met her in person. It did seem a little bit more comfortable than they made off. But there was also allegations that maybe Christine and Vic knew each other prior to the whole thing as well. So it's like, maybe so, but I'm glad they seem to have a happy situation. And it's very clear that Netflix knew this was the only happy situation, and they were like, let's go ahead and throw this in the edit, baby.
But then they knew about it way later because we could have got more footage of them, and we could have actually felt like we could have had some feelings for them. We could have connected to them as a couple if they would have showed them more. But I mean,
we were not as like at all like emotionally invested in them. We didn't see much of them, and like they have potential for us to like be obsessed with them because they're both like pretty likable people, and their love seems true so far, as much as we saw. But like, if you really want to have even more people like this show, like show the healthy love and the healthy couple, and like show us that this stuff does exist because we all need that hope. Like honestly,
we need that one couple to root for, and like it was giving Amber and Jordan for a little bit, but now we know all the tea. Like Christine and Victor could have been that. Especially like look wise, both like they look great together.
I think so too. It Victor's feels right.
Victor's suit was very nice. He looked very like compared to all the other men, he looked the best. I like the changes that Christine made to her dress. She looked. I loved it.
She did the pearl necklace.
I loved it as well.
His time in the groomsmen room or whatever you would call it was probably the most
brother. Where they was when they was dancing and shit.
Malik is fine.
Girl. But it's honestly, it was giving real red. Like this was the only one that gave like a real person who's ready to be at a wedding and fall in love and like lock in the vows. That was the only one that felt that way, which is why it felt so refreshing to see him prior to going out. Even Christine, like she was glowing. Like I loved it. Loved it down. Period. Yeah.
Good for them.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm just traumatized, but I'm like, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop with Victor. I'm like, is it some shit drop about him or something? I don't know.
Yeah, like with Tyler.
I know, especially when he says like, I'm not a perfect man, and that's like, what? Don't say that. Don't, because no one is perfect, but don't say that.
Right.
Are you hiding something? Because you're great looking, you're kind, you're charismatic, you have a good job, and you seem
He's
like
a professor, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor.
That's doctor.
Yeah.
He had a moment with his mom where like it kind of revealed to me that I think he still has some self-hatred for how he was before he got in line or whatever you say. Like once he his brain started working, I guess. Because he asked his mom, was like, how did you stick with me? Like, how did you? And he was like, because like I'm your mom. Like I'm your mom. That's what you do. And he like mentioned like once he got right with God, and I guess Christine also said something like to him about God, like God will always be there for you, and God, like being Christian will make you like straight.
Focus on the right thing. Yeah,
they do seem religious, which is like
They are very
both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
And the mama was like, "It's not about religion."
I like that she said
She
that.
did say that. Real.
That was kind of a good point. I wonder how much of it was edited down, because it would have been interesting to hear more of that conversation. And it was interesting when they were asking Christine, I don't know who was asking, bridesmaids, like, oh, are you nervous for her? Blah, blah, blah. And they were like, no, we're actually really excited. Like, we're like, you could tell people felt it was the right choice for her, and that they never saw her doing an experiment like this, which is kind of interesting, because they both seem so like normal and not like the on a reality show and put on a show, which is probably why we didn't see much of them, because they didn't have drama.
Real. Yeah. I know that's right.
Somebody mentioned it in the chat before we end it all. There's also rumors about Emma, where supposedly Emma and Mike, and Mike, they also both agreed they were going to say no.
Really? Oh, I saw that rumor. I saw that rumor as well. But
so everyone's going to the altar saying, like, agreeing to say no, and somebody says yes.
Emma was the one who said yes, right?
Yeah.
I believe it.
That is so, but that just that's so crazy to me, because like, how do you expect that to go?
That doesn't make sense. That does not work.
I think they're trying to get the deep D edit where like, well, but Ashley was definitely trying to get the deep D edit. I don't know about the ones that said yes.
I feel like I think they just wanted to say yes, which is even worse a little bit. Like, girl, at least try to get edit. Like, I think you just genuinely just wanted to say yes. Or maybe they didn't want the embarrassment of telling their friends and their family and having them come, and they're claiming that it's going to be yes, and then they get up there and they say no. Maybe they're like, let's let him say no. I don't know, bro. That's kind of off for me. Child. What do y'all think they should do next season for it to be a little bit more interesting?
Get people that have never seen TV. Get honest people that they don't own TVs. They don't know that they can be popular from the show.
Stop getting people from LinkedIn. Stop getting people from Instagram. Because I'm pretty sure it was Alex who said that he was recruited from LinkedIn. He don't have
no job.
I was gonna say
he was looking for one. That's why he was on.
He was like, "Oh, a message, a job."
We just got a letter.
Wonder who it's from.
Like, they literally just need to hold maybe auditions or whatever. Like, and that's it.
Yeah, it's the casting. I really think it's the casting. Even the fact that he was like a professional football, whatever the fuck he was about to be, it's like he's a little bit too ingratiated in the world. Let him do whatever he's doing. Find people who don't got no social media. You know how many lumberjacks and men are out there? Y'all better go to a farm real quick. Like, y'all better find somebody on the outskirts, like stuff like that. And also just in general, interesting personalities. I just said lumberjack as a joke, but in general, why does everyone seem everyone's corporate? Everyone like everything feels the same. It feels monolithic, and I want like more diversity with the jobs, with the body types, with the way they look,
looks, the races,
everything. Like, just make it more exciting in that way. And I know people have talked about like, oh, it might be hard to see someone get denied if this and this. At the end of the day, they'll agree to the experiment. You know, you're agreeing, you're signing it over, make it very clear what they're going into. But other than that, like, give me something new, right? The fuck?
And edit it well so that we actually see what's happening. Because
if the girlies know and the men know they're gonna say no at the altar, both of them, don't go to the altar.
Don't go to the altar. We don't need to see 5. And I think they're encouraging altar people, altar moments.
You get money. You get to the altar, you get more money.
You get more money. And that makes sense, because I feel like 5, 6 couple, however many couples made to the altar is ridiculous. Like, what are we doing? But
is it that it's not can't be that much more where this is gonna live forever. on
Like this is on TV.
on
Netflix.
Netflix, on the internet, in the like, you will never be able to like scrap this off the internet.
Never.
Like,
Yeah, maybe y'all right. Bring back shame.
bring
Damn.
back shame.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
I think first of all, you shouldn't do a state like Ohio that doesn't have a big city where you have to lump all these cities together.
Real.
So that's number one. Let's not do that shit again. Don't go to motherfucking, I don't know, fucking Utah. Like what? Who's gonna want to watch that? Who's gonna want to watch North Dakota Love Island? That's dumb. Find a big city, and then, like y'all were saying, do like audition people that send in the tapes. Stop going on Instagram scouting. That's like people are gonna be like, "Oh, opportunity. Yes, I'll do it." You see my pictures, you see my posts, and again, the diversity. Have more people that have fat people. Have skinny people. Have indigenous people. We need Latinos. We need Black. We need white. I hate that half rule where it's like, oh, half white people, half others. That's not fucking fair. It should be equal percentages.
I agree.
I think that would help. And then people are talking about, well, like everybody don't like fat people, blah, blah, blah. And that'd probably be an issue. But wasn't it still an issue when Shake was asking if he could lift people up, if he could put people on the shoulders? Wasn't it still an issue when people are assaulted on the show? Wasn't it still an issue when Tyler had 3 kids that he lied to? It's still going to be an issue.
Yeah.
So let's make the show more interesting.
And these are adults. These are consenting adults. They're agreeing to the experiment. If you don't want to be there, you can leave. I remember last season there was an Asian woman. She was uncomfortable with the experiment. She left the bitch, as she should. Like they are allowed to leave in the pod experiment, and also they are fully aware of what they're signing up for. I know it might be uncomfortable I think it's more so viewers might feel uncomfortable with those results, and I think that's more so where it's like oof. But a part of me is like that you're also choosing to watch Love is Blind, so it's like as a viewer you're also choosing this, and it's like if this is a show that they want to continue, unfortunately, like I'm watching, but if this is a show you want to succeed, you should be honorable to what people should expect. If it's called Love is Blind, make it blind, baby. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely agree.
And better men. The men, like, across the board. If you put all the women against all the men, oh my fucking God, they're just grabbing niggas off the street.
Just off the street.
They just taking these niggas right up off the corner.
Please do better. Oh, it's that hard, but it might be that hard to find a good man. It's one in every.
It is.
And that's probably why they're going to LinkedIn. Like,
I have a suggestion. I think a suggestion we can take from other shows like Married at First Sight, where we have a therapist or experts. Some of them are probably not. They're kind of hokey. They're not actual doctors or therapists. Which that's another story. That's a Married at First Sight problem. But like actually bring maybe like life coaches or like couples counselors.
Yeah.
Spend time with each couple for also the audience, because I think it's helpful, but also for them to talk about their issues, because I mean these men, they're just getting away with literally everything and anything. It's going to be beneficial for the women, someone like Britney, to be like, hey, have you questioned any of this?
Right.
Like you need that outside perspective sometimes that's not your family or your friends, because they're going to try to spare your feelings. So my suggestion is that, because it's kind of it's helped out on other shows, maybe not all the time, but it's still helpful.
And even if it's just once during that like 6 week or 7 week time, it doesn't have to be on a regular cadence like it is on Married at First Sight. But even if it's just once, like before they go for their dress fitting, or maybe after for the drama of it all, but they have to meet with these professionals or whatever counselors, therapists, whomever, individually and together, and then we see who makes it to the altar. But I do think that it's important for them to talk to someone, like you said, outside of their family and friends.
Very real.
That should be a requirement for them to even take it to the altar, to like have a couple sessions with the marriage counselor, and then separate sessions. And it's like, okay, if y'all get through that and y'all agree, then we can do the whole wedding shit. Also, if we want to take it there, fuck the women's and men's quarters. Make everybody gay. Everybody buying.
I know, that's right. Let's do it.
Mary Duda just said, can we do a gay season? I don't know how they would do it, but let's do a gay season.
They can't have a women's quarters and a men's quarters, because then obviously they be fucking each other. But they gotta have, like, I think it can be done. Like, it's a lot of Netflix got so much fucking money. They can figure that shit out.
They can figure that out. Child. I know that's right. With that, let's wrap it up, y'all. I know that's right. Get into the other stuff we got going on. We actually just did a Patreon episode earlier this morning talking Euphoria. So get into that. It was a good little chat. Me and Lee will be actually doing reactions to the next season of Euphoria. So if you want to get into that tea, you got to subscribe to the Patreon, baby. I know that's right. Get into the Discord. We also got Discord. We all are chatting in there all the time. So join the Discord. Vote for one of these shows for the Reality Rewind, baby. We got 10 options. The vote is closed, as we said. The link is in the description. Send your vote in right now. And then also, of course, get into everything we got going on in March. Of course, Baddies USA is still going on. We're going to go live for that later on. The Bachelorette is coming up soon. A lot of these ladies will be there for that. Survivor season, baby. We have Survivor Rewind, Survivor 50, Survivor After Show, Survivor Australia. So get into all of that as well. House of Villains still going on. Fear Factor still going on. Summer House, Drag Race. Get into it all. And that's it, y'all. Thank you for keeping it real with the kingdom on Women's Day. We're out.
Day.
Yeah.